move, and 2 big points, too.
Jennings with the bucket. Steve referring to last year's game moments ago, winning once.
You know, my guess is it's going to be hard to tell these teams apart. They're both still very, very potent.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to lose.
And Miles kicks to George. To the wing on the left. From the baseline. Will not, and Anderson gets it to go.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Coming up.
The paint was phenomenal.
In his hole and come away with layups, it demoralizes the defense.
Here is Jennings after the made shot from Wilson. Now Jennings. It's rebounded by Wilson.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Drummond passes to Wilson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wilson's got 7.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to reach. Gain some momentum here, Kevin.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now here's Jennings. 35 points for him last game against Philadelphia. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Mills, who's checked in for Wilson.
That's it. It's go time. Check in. I'm on it.
Now Joseph. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota. Pass to Mills. A three-pointer off the mark. From midcourt. The shot, no good. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
On the floor for San Antonio, Wilson, he's in at the point. Splitter is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Joseph in at the 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking.
San Antonio leading. Wilson into the lane. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous lead.
No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Ability and a surplus supply too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points too.
There's the bucket, good. Hill's got his first points of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Leonard attacking and misses it off the right side of the rim. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hey guys, the great one in their last game against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Now, here is Hill. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Hill dishes to George. Outside Hill. Knocked loose. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Now here is Hill. Feeds to Mahinmi. On the wing, George. The kick out to Hill. 4 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana. San Antonio leading by 4. Now the pass to Joseph. Spurs passing it around. Leonard the pass to Wilson. Kicks it out to Leonard. He feeds it to Joseph. Here's Splitter. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Hill leading the charge. Pass to Hill. George against Leonard. And George, here we go. Mahinmi kicks to George. Hill has the open look. Again missing Hill. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Now here is Hill. His last outing, he had 8 points. Hill with it. Leonard picks him up. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hill.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Releases. Gets it to go. That one good from Wilson. Wilson's got 13.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.